We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Both Sox have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Nate Eovaldi gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 7-10.
Now the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. 1 out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 16.
So next to the plate for Texas, number 16. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Eovaldi is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Batting third.
Up next for the Rangers, Willie Calhoun, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Odor. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Here's the 1-1. One out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gallo in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Here's Joey Gallo now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box now, Danny Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 14 homers and 30 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
On the ground to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And now a pitch on the way. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Here's the 1-1 now to Chew. Hit hard, but foul. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Full count, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
High in the air out to center field. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Raphael.
Settling in now, Rafael Devers. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 3 for 9. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that misses, 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. From the stretch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-0. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Full count still. Once again a 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Calhoun is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Soft liner to the right side. Oh, and he can't hang on. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
This year against right-handed pitching, Frazier is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
On the season, Frazier is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Robinson Chirinos. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set, here it comes. And that misses inside, 1-0. Frazier on at first, nobody out. One and 1 to Chirinos.
Ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 to the Rangers catcher. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The second baseman.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the left side. Devers has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Texas. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They've consistently put together strong performance after strong performance, resulting in them being near the top of the league in total hits. One player told me they have a lot of confidence in their ability to not only rack up numbers in the hits column, but also the runs column. He also said they're never satisfied and they know they have to keep improving if they want to get where they want to go.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1 the count now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Michael.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Chavis. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Line towards center field. Santana is right there, 1 down.
Now back, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Benintendi has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow, and the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. Alex Verdugo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Calhoun retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, number 16 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he's got it for the first out. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Now here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Calhoun is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
push me too far. Stay low, low, maybe you was messing with us.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Just hung in there on that one. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here now is Rafael Devers as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Fouled off. Hard hit ball to second. Andrus on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle, but he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Santana. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Santana is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the AL this year. That's according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
And he misses 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. That gets down, and the Rangers' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. He's set, and the pitch. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot. Here now the 2-2.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A man at third with one away.
That ball's foul.
Here's another 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
To the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no advance. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Third home run for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. The 1-0 home. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Chavis, just 24 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1. It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
And they don't need anything special from him right here. They need to find a way to just move that runner up 90 feet. Don't be shocked if the sac bunt gets laid down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Come set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard ground ball to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. 5 innings complete. Now 1-0 Boston. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Popped him up. Cervelli shading to his right. 1 down.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Number 16 is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Here comes the 1-0. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And this one's in the dirt. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
One out and a runner on second base. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So stepping in, Willie Calhoun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The set and the 1-1. Popped him up. Cervelli over to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Rangers nothing. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. They'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Kluber's ready. Here it comes. That one's in there, 3-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Grounder down the line at third. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward right center. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Josh Taylor is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
2-2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch on its way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. 0-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Cervelli, once an Atlanta Brave, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Runners on first with one down. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Soft liner to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. So it's a runner at first with two men out, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. From the stretch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
0-1, here it comes.
Inside.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Kluber pauses. Here's the pitch.
Inside.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. They lead it 1-0. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 32, Matt.
So striding forward now, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
And he takes ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Matt Duffy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Matt Duffy.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 home. It is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Rangers set down in order. They still trail 1-0. Matt Duffy will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 6, Matt Duffy.
Brett Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brett Martin.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Benintendi. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Here now the 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Getting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. No balls and 1 strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. All even now, 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Andrus. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Scorched to third. Oh, what a stop! The throw got him. Striding into the box, number 16. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now the pitch. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
A ball and no strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now the pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. from the stretch.
That's a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Grounded to the right. Reined in. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Red Sox used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Nate Eovaldi wins his third of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Corey Kluber is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Brandon Workman hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.